It's all in shot. Cool, so welcome to another YouTube video where we are playing Marvel Champions, the card game, the LCG from Fantasy Flight, which we may or may not have put a video on of already. I can't remember. I thought we played it wrong last time, so yeah. I might have scrapped that one. So hopefully we know how to play this time. I am playing as Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, and Tom is...
I am T'Challa.
T'Challa, also known as
Black Panther.
Black Panther, and our villain of the piece today is KLAW, who we've not played against before. I'm rhyming now, and so we assume we set this up right. So he's got two main schemes to start and a side scheme, which is quite scary. So his main scheme, which we don't lose if he gets up to his amount, is underground distribution, which basically brings minions into play. And also Secret Rendezvous, which is the one, because he's secretly meeting with the Crimson Cowl. Ooh. KLAW and the mysterious figure dart into the shadows when you confront them, and KLAW's minions move to cover their escape. If this stage is completed, the players lose the game. So basically we're trying to catch KLAW before he
Prevent him having his rendezvous.
Yes, before he can run away. I do believe I have to discard some cards until a minion is discarded, but that minion is play engage with the first player, which is me. There is already one, but we have to do it twice because there's two schemes. Both of them say it, so I have to find a minion. Do I really have to discard all these cards? That seems weird.
I suppose they always get shuffled.
They get shuffled back around, but it's going to be a long time coming. We've already got one minion in play, which is an armoured guard. There's a minion, a weapons runner. So he's blocking me getting to KLAW to start. So if he gets to threat 16, because it's one per player, then we lose the game. That one doesn't matter.
But each time it gets to 12,
12.
Another minion will appear.
Just says when revealed for that card, which is obviously at the start of the game. So why would it be bad if it keeps popping up? Maybe there's something in his special rules that say if he's got extra schemes it's harder to get rid of. Who knows? But this is the key one we want to worry about. We lose it. And the side scheme gains additional threat. No, it just sits there. Defense-based additional one. Interesting, interesting.
What does the exclamation mark mean?
I don't know. Let's look at the rules reference. Exclamation point. I will pause it here and we will come back when we know exactly what we're doing. But that's the main setup for the game, that's what we're doing. Yep, good, we know what we're doing. Tom noticed this little symbol here, which means we have to get rid of the defence network side scheme before we can go at any of the main schemes. Still not entirely sure what the point of this one sitting here is, other than starting with the initial minions, but we will see. There might be something that comes up when the game gets going. We are playing with the under attack. There's like a little extra set of cards that go within the encounter deck, which bring up some problems, and it says it recommends the Master of Evil one, but we're playing with the under attack. So I am player one. We flipped for it, so I start with two minions attacking me, which is not good.
But I can play cards that target those minions.
Yes, we can attack each other's minions. It's just the minions target me with attacks. So we start in alter ego form. I have 9 hit points, and hand size in alter ego form is 6 for me. Is it the same for you?
I've got 6.
That's the standard. I haven't drawn my card yet. Let's have a looky. Straight away, I've got a supersonic punch. That's good. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. 8 if you have the aerial trait. So I could take out one of these minions immediately. Attack team, they're good. They do lots of damage. so I think I'll get rid of first aid now for 1 to start, and strength for another 2, and then put in my attack team, who start with 3 counters, but I'm going to immediately expend 1 to exhaust them and shoot the weapons runner, and get rid of him. So basically, when I exhaust them, I spend 1 of these counters, and I do 2 damage, which is good. And then I will expend energy for 2, and play Supersonic Punch. Deal 4 damage, 8 if you have the aerial trait. I do not have 8, so he has 3 hit points, so I'll take him straight out. Oh, that's a hero move.
So
before I do that, I'm going to do my futurist thing first.
Yeah.
How do I want to do that? Or do I just want to change in time and do some thwarting on that thing? Yeah, I might swap to Iron Man, do my Supersonic Punch, get rid of the Armoured Guard.
Oh, hang on. He's tough.
He's tough. Oh. And display the status card. Okay, so I'll swap to Iron Man. Attack him for 1 damage, which takes away his tough status. Good spot. Did that weapons runner have anything on him? No. So, gets rid of the tough status. I hope you're following. With that 1 attack. I'll then attack him.
Tough would get rid of the first damage
The
that's
first
done.
attack, yes. And then I'll hit him with the Supersonic Punch. So I've attacked and exhausted him with the Supersonic Punch for 4 damage, which will kill him. And then I have 1 card left, but I'll draw up when we go into the end phase. Tom's go.
Right. Well, before I even start, I've got a setup step. So I've searched my deck, and I've got energy daggers, which is an upgrade, and you can choose a player, deal 1 damage to the villain and to each enemy already engaged with that player. 2 damage instead of this is the final step of this sequence. So I think if there's lots of minions around,
like there was at the start.
yeah, that could be useful. So, in my turn, I will start by getting 4 energy, or 4 resource, and putting in play the tough Mr. Cage.
Oh, with 5 hit points.
5 hit points, so that should be pretty good. Then
I assume that includes his collateral damage as well.
Discard 2 other cards to get my energy daggers,
which remain in play because they're an upgrade.
and I think I will switch to...
Oh, it's quite reasonable at thwarting and attacking and defending. Oh, character attack, do 1 damage to attacking character. Oh, that's quite good. Your retaliate special rule.
So shall I start a thwart?
Yeah, start going at this thing because otherwise we can't.
So I shall thwart the defence network by 2.
Okay.
And then there's the final thing I do this turn. I will do 2 damage to the main man.
To the claw.
The claw. The daggers.
Post.
There's the post. 3, 2. So he's down to 22. Fantastic.
Cool.
And we both got 1 card in our hand.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can't draw up. My hand size is 1 for Iron Man. I get, so for each tech upgrade I control, I can increase my hand size up to a maximum of 7. So +1 for each tech upgrade. I have no tech upgrades, so I'm at 1 card.
So I'm drawing up to 5.
Yes.
Which is 3.
We both ready? I am player 1, so he attacks me, so it's a forced interrupt. When Claw attacks, give him 1 additional boost card for this activation. So
2 boosties.
So 2 boosties. None on that one. 3 on that one. He's attacking me for 3. I don't have that many hit points. Oh, I can recover 3 next turn. I'll be better as Tony Stark to start with, won't I?
Yeah.
I'll take the 3. Painful. Painful start. And then he will draw 1 more for the encounter, which is Assault. When revealed, the villain attacks you. Oh.
He's attacking again.
So he'll go again. So he draws... Does he just draw 1? Or 1 or 2 again?
Does he do 2 again? I think
it
he's
just says
seen
1
2
additional.
again.
Okay, so none on that one because it's a star, not a boost, and that one's not a boost. So no
an attack
damage.
of 0.
Attack of 0. Okay, not horrendous. There's nothing nasty in play. Extras. That's
And
fine.
against myself, let's see.
Oh, we've got to do these.
Oh, yeah.
So it's +2 on each of those. I'll do those now while you're sorting that out.
So his attack is going to be for 1. And, I think I'm just going to let that damage go through. Yeah. So I'll take 1 damage on myself down to 10, and I'll retaliate.
Oh.
So I'll deal 1 damage back to him.
Nice.
1 for 1 seems a good exchange. Yeah. And then his actual card. Ooh.
Oh.
Each character you control.
So I would spend... okay. So you have to spend either a lightning resource, which is the energy, or genius, or the aggression.
Or is it one of each?
Either spend resources, yeah, so you have to spend all of them, or we exhaust
I could spend one of each.
each character, otherwise you exhaust Black Panther and Luke Cage. That's quite a nasty
Tricky
little...
start. I'm going to exhaust them.
Fair enough. Cool. Keep your cards. So that is Claw done.
Yep.
So you ought to play at 1.
Okay. Unfortunately, everyone's having a rest. So... Oh, I had a card that could have countered that. Are we too late to wind back the clock?
Go on, go for it. We're still
Okay.
practicing, still learning.
We're winding back the clock. I have got Get Behind Me,
Oh.
which is a hero interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed from the
Yeah.
encounter deck, cancel its when revealed effects.
Cool, perfect.
The villain attacks you instead. So,
Ooh.
I do have to pay for that as well, so I'll pay for that. And we'll see what his attack does. Ooh,
Nothing.
that's got 2.
Oh, 2.
2 down there, and nothing on that. So an attack of 2, I think.
Oh no, there's one there. Attack of 3.
Oh, 3.
You could defend with Luke Cage and he'll take this tough. Oh, you got something there. Oh.
I've got another card.
Oh. After your hero
Response
defends
attack.
against an enemy attack, deal damage to that enemy equal to your hero's attack.
So, Mr. Panther will defend 2 of the damage, so he takes 1.
So he'll do 2 damage back.
And do 2 damage back.
Very nice.
That was a 0 cost. That's quite good.
Down to 19 for the Claw. Hope you're following this. I just about am.
So now that I read my cards, he's got some good
Yeah, it's
defensive
easy being Iron
abilities.
Man having 1 card. I think I'm going to have to go back to Tony and start building up my repertoire, my armoury.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my hand now does not have enough cards to do anything
Do much.
this turn. So,
Luke Cage do some...
ooh, also I do another damage back from
Oh, yeah,
Retaliate.
they'll retaliate. So down to 18 for Claw. Is that each time? Each
Times
card.
attack.
Each attack. Yep. Pretty cool. Very cat-like. The theming of these special rules are pretty good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no, I can't play either of my cards. So So all I will do this turn is do 2 damage with the daggers.
Yeah. Anything with Luke?
I'm going to save him to take for a defence.
He can do that because you're ready up at the end of your go.
I was hoping there'd be a big attack and then he's got tough to block.
Okay.
So I'm just going to wait on that one.
See. Yes, because he takes collateral.
Yeah.
And these symbols here. So I will. I might as well shoot with the. I kind of want to recover with Tony and then just get my. Do I need to recover? No, I could do that next time. So I could thwart now, couldn't I? So I'll shoot with my attack team to start. Taking down to 14. Is that right? 14?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. 14. So the attack team have done 2 damage to us. I will thwart with Tony and get rid of the 2 off of here, so that's down to 0. So that gets rid of the side scheme.
Right.
So now we can start going at the main things. I will flip to Tony. My futurist thing doesn't matter if I am exhausted, I don't think.
No.
It doesn't say exhaust.
No.
It is an action though, so does that count as...
Have you already done an action?
Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
Okay, not to worry. Maybe we should look up the term action quick. To the rules reference, look up action, see if we have to exhaust.
Can you do it if you're exhausted?
Yes. Action is a type of triggerability.
Triggerability, look up triggerability.
Look up triggerability. So I basically want to find out, because I exhausted, because I used thwart, I basically want to find out if, even though I'm exhausted, I can still use my futurist action, which allows me to look at the top 3 cards of my deck, add 1 to my hand and discard the others. Because there are some that specifically say exhaust in order to do.
I think you can do it.
I can do it, cool. I shall use my futurist action. Draw 3 cards, choose one and discard the rest. So, I've drawn my Mark V helmet, which is a thwart tech armor upgrade. Exhaust the helmet to remove 1 threat from a scheme from each game stage. Ooh. Oh, that's quite good. There's Nick Fury, who's very expensive, and there's an uppercut. I think I'll go for the armor upgrade and put that into my hand, which, to hell with it, I could pay for now by getting rid of the supersonic punch. Oh, I should have played that while I was... Oh no, I couldn't because I couldn't afford it. So get rid of the supersonic punch and play my Mark V helmet, which is a upgrade. So basically it's a thwart, so if I exhaust it, which I will do now, I remove 1 threat from the scheme, and it's 1 threat from each scheme.
That's only for your hero.
Oh, if I'm hero. I will do that next time.
Next time.
Yeah, if I have the aerial trait, then I remove 1 threat from each scheme, which is quite handy for this particular hero.
Drawing up again?
Yes, so we go back to being ready.
5 cards.
I now get 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 6. He attacks you first.
Okay. That looks like an attack of 1.
Is indeed.
Which I will just take as damage.
On the chin. Oh, keep breaking your dial.
I broke my dial. Yeah, I'll take 1 damage.
So you're down to 8.
And I do 1 back to him. 13. And then we see what card he plays against me. It's business problems, which in fact
Oh, it's for
goes
me.
over here.
You may flip to alter ego form. Indeed, it's also start remove your from the game. Exhaust each upgrade you control. I've only got 1 upgrade, so I could just get rid of that one for now. Yeah, I'll just exhaust that and then get rid of that. Cool. It would have been quite bad if I had almost 7 upgrades
Yeah.
on there. To not exhaust them all. But that's fine for now. Is that you done?
That's me done.
That's him done. So it is me. He attacks me for 1, 2. Oh no, he won't attack. He'll scheme.
Yeah.
And we need to put 2 more on these.
2
as well.
more.
So he will scheme for +2, which goes on which one? So he schemes on the main scheme, and there are 2 main schemes. Are we potentially?
Not meant to have 2.
Yeah. Is it once he gets to 6 on this one, we then go on to the next section? Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay.
I think we may have done it wrong from the start. That makes sense. So we'll play that out there. Doesn't matter too much. So basically we started with 2 minions instead of 1. But never mind. So I think once he gets to 6 on here,
which it is now at,
that would then activate this one. So he's at his 6.
Yeah.
They didn't affect each other, so it doesn't really make a difference. So now he's got his secret rendezvous.
But we'll skip putting a second minion.
Yeah, because we've already beaten it. Apologies, we have played it slightly wrong, and now I think it's correct. Basically, we just made it harder for ourselves at the start.
Yeah.
Essentially. So now if he gets to 16 threat on here... Wait, no, it's 12 for this one, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
He was on 8, wasn't he?
6.
6. So I hope that makes sense. So essentially, what should happen is we played this one. Then once he hits 12 on here, he will then move on to his secret rendezvous. Which then means if he hits 16 on that one, we lose the game. We just started with both of them in play by mistake. Yes. He will now get +2 to that because he schemes, or has that already been done?
That's been done.
You've already done that. Cool. And then he'll draw one of these against me. Oh no, it's your obligation.
Ah. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to be exhausted and remove this from the game.
Cool.
Let's leave it up.
So what does it do?
Yeah.
Is it basically the same as...
It would have...
Or is it removed from the game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you either discard or do the second. So I could have discarded my daggers.
Okay, yes, I've discarded.
But I've gone for the
Whereas yours is removed from the game.
exhaust and
Fair enough.
get it out of here. So I think that is the turn done.
Wait a minute. Oh no, that won't play, will it? No, he made another mistake. Because that's his boost attack.
No, he did thwart against you.
This was... Oh yeah, for me. So now...
Yeah.
Has he done you?
Yeah.
Does he now need to attack you?
No, I went first.
Am I now player 1?
Yes.
Yes. Because you drew my obligation.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a confusing game. A very simple but also confusing game. Right, so I'm now player 1. I will discard 2 genius energies to play my powered gauntlets, which is a hero action attack. Exhaust powered gauntlets. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, 2 if you have the aerial trait. So that's pretty cool. I'll get rid of 1 resource and power of aggression, so if I can double the resources this generates when paying for aggression cards, so I will, so that'll be 3, so I can play my tack team.
Another tack team.
Another tack team, who will... Yeah, I'll immediately exhaust both, that'll be the last one. So it'll be 2 damage from each, so it's 4 damage. Down to 9 for Claw. Getting through stage 1. Ideally need to do some thwarting soon though. One thing we haven't been doing is if at the end of your go you have any cards that you want to get rid of, you can just discard for free.
Yeah.
Obviously you won't gain any resource for. So that's that done. I'm going to use use my futurist action, look at 3 cards, and keep 1. Oh, that's the Hulk. The emergency one's pretty handy. Where it reduces the threat by 1 when they scheme. That one was already in my hand. I'll get rid of that one. Do I want the Hulk? He's quite funny. And he can take a butt ton of damage.
Yeah, he's good in defence.
Yeah, he's good at just being a massive meat shield. Do I want to recover my 3 damage or swap the 2? Iron Man, and I can do some forting. But he will start to attack me. We want to keep his thwart down, don't we? And he'll thwart if I stay as Iron Man.
I could do some thwarting. Oh no, I can't. I'm exhausted.
Because he will attack me quite hard if I do swap to Iron Man.
I'd stick as Tony.
So
Have
I'll
more
recover
cards. Yep.
and carry on building up my repertoire. So I will use my recover ability and gain 3 and go back up to my 9. Yeah, because I'll only get 3 cards as Iron Man as well.
Yep.
Cool.
Right, my turn. I'm going to get rid of 4 resources
Oh,
to put into play Nick
Oh, he's
Fury.
here.
So I will be able to do some thwarting.
hmm.
But I'm going to use Nick to draw myself 3 cards. Oof.
After Nick Fury enters play, choose 1, remove 2 threat from his game, draw 3 cards, or deal 4 damage. And we discard him at the end of the round. So he can still do some thwarting.
And he has got me some good cards. Oof.
Good.
Oh wow. I'm going to discard 2 Wakandas
2 Wakandas.
to get in play Vibranium Suit.
Oh, that sounds good. What does it do?
So special attack. Move 1 damage from your hero to an enemy. 2 damage instead of if this is the final step of this sequence.
Oh.
So I'm going to go
So if it's the last thing you do, it's true. Oh, very
hero mode.
Yep.
I'm going to use Nick Fury to do 2 thwarting.
Yep. So reduce that down to 4. That's quite handy. Keep that in mind.
I keep on holding off and using Luke Cage. However, now I will. Seems like I'm just wasting him.
Yeah,
So
you
he's going to attack for 2
attack.
and then get rid of Tough from the damage he would take.
Yep. So that is down to
That's
7.
down to 7.
Get in there.
And I'm going to use the daggers to do 1 damage to him.
Which becomes 2.
No, because the last thing I'll do is
Oh yes.
this special.
And that one becomes
Move
2.
2 damage from my hero to an enemy.
Move 1 damage. Oh.
2 because it's the last thing.
Yes.
So, do I go up to 10? I'm on 8.
Yeah, you
Move
just can't
2
go above your
damage,
starting value.
So I go up to 10. And he goes down to 4.
Oh,
Seemed good.
lovely. So that's the end of our go, so we ready up.
When does Nick Fury disappear?
At the end of the round, so you can still defend with him. So this automatically goes up by 2 to 6. And he will scheme against me for another 2. So 1, 2, so that's quite scary. He's on 8 of his 12 until he goes to the next round. And my encounter card is KLAW's Vengeance, Treachery card. Discard 1 card at random from your hand if I'm in alter ego form, which I am. So yeah, he will get rid of 1 card at random from my hand. I have 2 cards. No, I need to draw back up, don't I?
Yeah.
To 6. Pick a card, Tom, to discard.
Just go down the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
Avengers
mansion.
Oh well, that's quite expensive.
Yeah.
So not too disastrous. So we'll go with that one. And now he goes over to you. He will attack.
He will attack me.
How much?
I think we'll just block with Mr. Fury.
Yeah, see how much
and
damage
then
he
see
does.
how much he does.
I think you can actually, I was looking up, see how much damage is done first and then just say.
Well, it's 3.
So it would be 3, so that would just take me through out of the game. Anyway.
So we'll
Kill.
do that. Then he does his card against me, which is Assault. The villain attacks you, so you need 2 of these cards again.
Shuffle them back around.
We haven't really looked at what order they're in, so I'll just do a quick shuffle.
Yeah.
And oh wow, that would be an attack of 5.
Ooh. Does Luke Cage take all of it?
He could take all of it.
If you take damage, you do some back. You've got some good ways of removing damage with your vibraniums.
I think I will have to. I'm going to discard 1 resource to play this. So I'm going to defend with Black Panther, which stops 2 of the damage.
Yeah.
And then he readies up using this.
There's an upgrade. Can you keep that?
No,
No.
not an upgrade.
It says upgrade at the top.
Oh,
Sponsor.
well, I'll look in a minute.
I think that needs to already be in play. It's not a thwart or a or whatever it's called.
Ah, okay. I'll put those back in my hand. And
Yeah, it needs to be like this one. Cool. So those back into your hand.
and
Luke Cage
Luke Cage will
5
take
damage.
5 damage.
Yes, we have made a lot of mistakes. We're still learning this game, so we hope that you're following. There's a lot of cards and a lot of rules to remember that's going on all in one go. That's it then?
Yep.
Cool. Wait, he needs to draw one of these against you.
That was the one.
Was it? Yes, it was.
Yeah.
You'll play one.
The attack twice.
Oh, I can ready this up.
So he's taken out my other characters.
It's taking out your big ally.
Right. So
Got some good ones.
I'm going to play this for 1 resource, and the power of protection becomes 2 resources because I'm going to use it to pay for a med team, which is green.
Enter to play with 3 when those are on the discuss action. Exhaust med team and remove 1 medical counter from it. Heal 2 damage from a friendly character. Cool.
So that will help later on. Then I'm going to put 1 of these upgrades into play. 1 gives +1 defense, and 1 can be discarded to ready the hero. What do you think is better? +1 defense or
Readying up sounds
readying
good.
up?
'Cause then you
But
can-
that's only a once, 1 off.
Is it once?
Yeah, because then you discard it. But a permanent +1
Yeah.
defense.
Okay, maybe the permanent is better.
Okay, so now what shall the Panther do? I think the Panther will thwart 2.
Keep it down.
Then attack 1.
Down to
Down
3.
to 3. Then do the special of his suit as the last thing to move 2 damage
What's your starting
from the
hit points?
hero to an enemy.
12.
11.
No, 11. So you'll just
So-
go up to 11.
Okay.
And then
Deal 1.
do 1.
Down to 2. That's my turn.
Lovely. My go.
This suit seems very powerful.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I assume now, because you're full health, you can't do it again.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm still Tony, so I'll use my Futurist action to draw 3 cards, keep 1 and discard the rest. I found some armor tech. I'm not even going to look at although
Getting
Pepper Potts is damn good. I'll get Pepper, because I have a card that allows me to get back. So I will get rid of Chase Them Down for 1. And Tenacity for another 1 in order to play Stark Tower. Alter Ego action, exhaust Stark Tower, choose a player, that player returns the topmost tech upgrade, discard power to their hand. So that one that I got rid of before, I will have
the boots.
Da Boots, which gives me +1 hit point, and its hero action. If I exhaust the Rocket Boots and I spend a Genius resource, I gain the Aerial trait until the end of the phase. So that powers up my thing there as well, so that's pretty good. I might get rid of Hulk, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Hulk for 1 and have my support card. I can go there. Have another tech upgrade, which is the Rocket Boots. I can't pay for the other ones. I will flip to Iron Man. I can't use my Rocket Boots this round because I don't have a Genius card to discard. But I do get +1 hit point as standard. I don't need to do anything special with that, so not 90, 10. I'm up to 10. So that's good. I will exhaust my helmet, which removes 1 threat from a scheme. And I will exhaust my Powered Gauntlets, which does 8 damage.
Down to 1.
Down to 1 health. Do I just attack him and get him to Mark 2? Or should I
We kind of want to
some
do
more?
that at the start of the turn.
Yeah.
I think.
So I will thwart another 2 off of there. I've got these guys who can just
Save them for.
I'll save them. Save their counters. Okay, cool. So that's the end of our goes?
Yes.
Yes, we're already back up. I now get 4 cards because I have 3 upgrades. Tigra. She's good at beating minions, that's handy. That one's pretty cool as well. Okay, so I've got some good cards in here. So he will attack you first.
Oh,
For
okay.
how much? Oh, this goes up by 2 automatically.
It's going to be for 4.
Oh.
Hmm.
You do have a defensive 3.
I've got a defensive 3, so I might as well just defend that. Although I've got the med
damage
team.
and
Heal up
you
and
can
use
bounce
the
off
suit.
with the suit.
Yeah. I will just take 4 damage.
4 for now.
So 7.
It's much
Breaking
easier
a
than
different one. 5, 6.
I don't think I've assembled another one.
Then see what.
Gang up. When revealed, the villain and each minion engaged attacks you. So there's no minion, but the villain will attack you. How much for? It's quite scary when you don't know how much for.
Yeah.
1.
1. I'm not going to defend that. Down to 6.
Let me get rid of those. So, over to me, he will attack me for 1. Just 1. Nah, that's not worth defending, is it? Down to 9. Encounter card. Sonic Converter. After Claw attacks and damages a character, stun that character. Oh, we get stunned now. Spend a Lightning, Genius, and a Fighting resource to discard this card. That's how we get rid of it. And there's +1 attack as well. Ugh. That's quite good for claw. Yeah. Not sure how I feel about it. So I am now player 1. I will. So I actually have to spend a resource, so I can't do both. That's annoying. Do I want to get the +1 attack? Like combat upgrade. So I'll use my tack team now to shoot Claw and kill him and take him up to Mark 2.
Yeah.
So we'll get rid of that. This guy has 18 hit points per player, so 36.
Well,
That's a lot. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Immortal Claw and reveal it, shuffle the encounter deck. When Claw attacks, give him 1 additional push card. That's the same as before. So we need the Immortal card.
check it's not in the disc. I don't have a science, so I can't get rid of that. Sonic Converter.
There's the Immortal Claw. It is a side scheme.
Uh,
It gets +10 hit points.
and starts with 6.
And it accelerates the main scheme.
Oof.
I think by 1. Double check the accelerate
Yeah, I think it was
rules.
by
I
1.
think it is by 1. When we do defeat this side scheme, he does lose those hit points. So he's on
Yes.
46 hit points right now. That's a lot. So definitely get rid of that side scheme.
Yeah.
Right, I have some cool stuff here. I'm going to get rid of Tigra and play my Repulsor Blast. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, which sounds like nothing now. And then discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each printed lightning resource discarded this way, deal an additional 2 damage to the enemy. So 5 cards, how much we got? That's 2. Ah, an additional 2. Rubbish. Oh well. It's always worth a shot. 1, 2. Did I get rid of a tech upgrade in that discard? Got rid of Mockingbird Bird, that's quite annoying. Oh, I did get rid of a tech upgrade. Okay, that's worth bearing in mind. Can't play anything there. I think I will thwart this one, because this one's nasty for 2.
Yeah.
So 6 down to 4. I will swap to Tony Stark. I will use my Futurists. No, I won't. I'll use this first. Exhaust Tark's Power. Choose a player. That player returns the topmost tech upgrade. Just go power to their hand. I will have this Mark 5 armor, please, which gives me +6 hit points. Not that I can pay for it right now. I've got 3 really good ones that are quite expensive.
Yeah.
That are really, really damn important for. Oh, before I flip, and before I take that upgrade, let's put that back a second. I'm going to
Do all the things.
Yeah, going to do all the things. Use my my gauntlet to do 1 damage. That chips off another one. And I'll exhaust the helmet and thwart 1 more scheme. Yeah, if I had the aerial, then I could do 1 off the other one as well, but I do not. Now I'll flip to Tony Stark. Then I'll do that. Then I'll take my tech upgrade, and that is me done.
Okay. For myself, I will start by using the med team to start healing myself. Back up to 8. I'm going to spend 4 resource.
Similar to Spidey in that you spend quite big.
Yeah. 2 to get the Panther claws.
Oh.
And 2 to get Shuri.
So special attack. Deal 2 damage to an enemy, 4 damage to stage of this fun stuff for the sequence. Okay, so you have to choose between.
Yeah, so I've got 3 to sort of choose between.
And what does Shuri do?
Shuri has a response on, which is I get to
Search a
search
different
the
upgrade.
deck and upgrade if there
That's
is
quite cool.
one. There is, which is
So in the films, this is Black Panther's sister.
Tactical Genius. So I'll put that in my hand for future. And then shuffle my deck. I'll do that in a minute. And then she's just one thwart, one attack, 3
Yeah.
damage. She might as well do a thwart on
the
this
nasty
one. And then Panther will also thwart it.
That one's on 5. And this one is on 2.
2, but I'm going to get rid of that too.
You're going to get rid of the 2?
Yeah.
Cool, so that gets rid of the Immortal Claw, which is good. And he takes back off his 10 damage, so he's back down to 32.
Then I'm going to do 1 damage there.
1 more damage.
And then I'm going to do transfer 1 damage.
So
I'm going up
2
to
damage.
Yep. And then finally, for this turn, I'll do 4 damage.
Whoa. With your Panther Claws.
Yes.
Down to 26.
Yeah.
Whoa, cool. Ready, back up. He will scheme automatically 2. He will scheme again. So get rid of that one. So he's on 9 of the 12. Because I need to alter ego form. He will scheme, and he will draw this. When revealed, spend resources, exhaust control. If this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. So I will have to either exhaust or spend, and I don't have those resources. Oh, I guess you can do the ones in play, can't you? But I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to exhaust.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that it?
No damage done.
So now it's.
He will attack you.
the
It's
attack
+1
is.
attack as well.
So that's a total of 4.
After Claw attacks and damages a character, so if you get damaged, he'll stun you.
Oh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage.
Oh, I should have also.
So there's
It's 5?
1, 2, 3, 4 for standard, +1 attack 5.
So I could either throw Shuri
Yeah,
in.
and then you won't get
this attack.
stunned.
What does stun do?
Means that you can't attack. Next time you would attack, you get rid of the stun instead. Yeah.
I think we're going to
That's
sacrifice.
your sister.
See ya.
See ya, Shuri.
That was quite big attacks. I think that's worth doing. And then
Yeah.
his card. It's Defense Network.
Place 1 additional threat here. Crisis. What did Crisis do again? Oh, we have to get rid of that one before we can get rid of his main one.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
It starts with 3.
It starts with 4.
There you go, 1 per person.
4. Ah, don't want that many.
Oh.
So we have to get rid of Defense Network before we can
Yeah.
go back to the main scheme. This dude be tough. Cool, so you're player 1 again.
Okay.
I forgot to draw back up.
Mm-hmm.
I can go back up to 6 because I am turning it around. Oh, more attack upgrades, yes.
I'm going to spend 4 resource. Put in play the Avengers Mansion.
Oh, nice. So that's the draw extra card, isn't it?
It's draw an extra card. I'm going to use that on yourself
Oh, thanks.
to give you an extra card.
Oh, what's that happen now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a goodie.
And I've still got an upgrade in my hand, so I'm hanging on to that. I'll hang on to the medical team. So I'm going to thwart 2 off here. Then deal 1 damage with that. Move 1 damage with that, so that's 2. I'm back up to 10. And then 4 damage with that, so that's 6 damage down to 20.
Nice.
that will be my turn.
Cool. My turn. I'll use my futurist thing because it doesn't matter if I'm exhausted. We think that's right, so I can look at 3, keep 1. I'm obviously going to keep
the
tech
reactors.
upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means I can exhaust that and ready Iron Man instead. So it means you can essentially get 2 rounds of attacking. That means I'm probably going to get rid of Pepper Potts, to be honest. And I might get rid of my Repulsive Blast just to pay for some stuff. So I want 2, 4, 7 really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can pay for 5. Yeah, I think I'll expend 3. So I'll get rid of 3 cards, 3 very good cards, but plus 6 hit points. It's pretty damn tasty. So I'll go up to 15. That's nice, and that's just a standard. And then I'll get rid of Haymaker and my Repulsive Blast in order to have my Arc Reactor, which means I can exhaust the Arc Reactor and ready Iron Man, which I will do not yet.
When you're
I'll
Iron Man.
swap to Iron Man, exhaust that, be ready.
Yeah.
Which means if I was already ready, means you can attack,
Yeah.
exhaust that, and then attack
Yes.
again, so you can do double, which is very nice. So what can we do here? We've got plenty of stuff going on. I can't discard a Genius card.
Fort 2.
While I was Tony Stark, if I've done something good, then is there attack upgrade? More rocket boots. I might as well. Whilst I was Iron Man, Tony Stark, I mean, I'll exhaust Stark Tower, and that means I can take my topmost upgrade, put that into my hand. So I'll have some extra boots. So, how much time left is on this clip? 9 minutes. What to do? Probably thwart and get rid of that.
Yeah.
I'd imagine. So get rid of defense network. I can exhaust this and remove another threat. My helmet. I can exhaust my gauntlet
For damage.
and do a damage. 19. And I can shoot with my tack team for another 2 damage. Down to 17. So that was pretty satisfying. Yeah, there's a lot of... I've got a lot of upgrades now.
Yeah.
This is what Tony Stark
That's what you
does.
need.
So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upgrades. That means I'll have 6 cards in my hand as Iron Man, which is better. So we ready up. Got my support. Got all my upgrades up here. I might put my discard pile up here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, and I can draw another 3. So I'm up to a normal size now for a hero.
Yes.
I've
Wait,
got
I've
upgrades.
only got 5 cards. So
You
you
only get 5, yeah.
have
So
to
I'm
actually
actually
extra this.
So,
So he's going to attack me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oof.
I think I had better counter punch.
Yep.
So I'm going to defend 3 of the 5 there. So I'm going down to 8. But I do 2 damage back. And I retaliate. So 1, 2, 3, 14.
Nice.
Then he plays a card. Business problems,
Oh,
it's back!
me again.
More business problems
So
for
I
Tony.
can change to Tony Stark and remove business problems from the game.
Or exhaust all the
I'm not
upgrades.
exhausting all upgrades, so I'll change to Tony Stark,
Yeah.
exhaust, and remove that from the game.
Yes.
That'll fit nicely. We forgot to add 2 tier, didn't we?
Yep. we also get?
8, 9, 10, so he's nearly there on that. He will get up to 12 because now he will scheme against me because I'm Tony Stark now.
Yes.
So he will scheme for 2, and I assume it's immediate. Would make sense if it is.
Yeah.
He's having a secret rendezvous. We found his little secret rendezvous. So if he gets up to 16 on this one, we lose. Nothing happens when this is revealed. Normally it would. We'd go through the discard cards. Discard cards when you counter deck till you find a minion and put that minion to play. But we started with 2 at the start, so we'll discount that for now. Because we're already having a hard time with it. So he schemed. So now he will draw a card against me. Treachery. You didn't have any damage from.
I took 2 damage.
You took 2 damage. You are now stunned
Why?
because of his sonic converter. When revealed, discard 1 card at random from my hand. God damn it! I've got loads of good ones in here. Right, Tom, pick a card at random from my hand. I could have used that one. Could have been good. You can do that for some maximum damage. Never mind. Never mind. Right, so I'm player 1 now.
Yes.
I'll use my futurist thing whilst I am Tony. 1, 2, 3. Don't need to damage a minion, so I'll keep the emergency. Right. Right then. I think I'll get rid of 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll keep that one. 3. And put in some extra rocket boots. And an extra gauntlet.
So you get +1
Yes.
points.
Fool, I'm going to do it this way around. So I'll get rid of Haymaker and keep the first aid one.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to swap to Iron Man, use my arc reactor to ready Iron Man.
Become flying.
Yes, I'm going to get rid of my genius resource to change to do this. So now I'm flying, and then I will exhaust both of my power gauntlets, which is 1 damage each, but +1 each because I'm now flying. So that's 4 damage.
Down to 10.
Down to 10. All the combos are coming together now. I'll exhaust my helmet to thwart. There's no thwart on there.
No.
Good. Save that then.
Attack.
Yeah. Might as well just attack for 1 and
Yeah.
just chink another one off. I did for ages have combat training card in my hand, which gives you +1 attack, which would have been quite nice. But that is me done. Oh, and my hand is clear. Oof, that is so satisfying when you spend it all.
I've been trying to play a particular card, but I keep having other ones to play instead.
Why would you need this? Oh, I get another +1 hit point.
Yeah.
Papa, that's why you'd have 2. 16 hit points for Tony Stark.
Do I want to get Black Widow into play? I think I do. So I'm going to use 2 green from the power protection and 1 from armoured burst to get to Black Widow. And she can help with cancel the effects of the cards, so that could be good later.
When a card is revealed from the encounter deck, resource Black Widow and spend a genius resource, cancel the effects of that card and discard it. Then reveal another card from the encounter deck. So it could be work. Okay, yeah, could be handy.
So I'm going to use the suit to do an attack. Normally it would transfer damage, but instead it's just getting rid of the stuns. And I'll do an actual damage with this. Oh, I forgot to share. I'll get an extra card with that.
The Avenger, that chance.
And then I'll attack for 4. So a total of 5 damage.
Nice. Down to 4.
And I might as well use a med team to heal too. to 10.
Now just lose time. Should we break the dial?
Yeah. That is going to be my turn.
Cool. So ready everything back up. Got my 2 sets of rocket boots, my 2 power gauntlets. I've pretty much got a full
Fully
suit now.
armoured.
I've got the helmet, got the armour, got the reactor, got the boots, got the gauntlets.
5.
So scheme plus 2 on there. He will attack me for 1, 2 plus 3. So that is 5. Ouch. I will be stunned. There's pretty much nothing I can do about that. I don't have anything that gives me plus defense, it's just plus hit points. Okay, so 5 damage and I'm stunned. Down to 11.
Down to 11.
Yeah. I won't bother defending with 1. It doesn't seem worth it. And then 1 encounter. Oh, it's a minion. Sin. One of these since the start of the game when we messed up.
Yeah.
Eventually we'll do a let's play and it will be correct. So the mercenary is attached to me and it says after this card is revealed, reveal 1 additional encounter card. The villain attacks you.
No.
Assault, treachery. Oh, I didn't draw up again. Hang on. I might have something with it.
Yeah.
So I get 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 1 for each mark raised to a maximum of 7. Do I have anything that counters that? No.
No.
No. Cool. Fair enough. So he will attack me. So it's 1, 2 plus nothing. 2.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. 9. That's my starting value. I'm not exhausted. The scheme didn't gain anything extra. So that is fine.
Attacking me?
Yeah.
So it'll just be for 2. And should I just defend against it? I think I'll just defend. So it doesn't do any damage to me, but I do 1 damage in retaliation, which I think I forgot to do last turn. Oh well. Then he plays a card. When revealed, the villain schemes.
Ooh, so plus 2 on the scheme.
Did we put 2 on this
Yes.
round? Yeah. And that's going to be that round done.
Cool. So you are player 1 again.
Yeah. This potentially could be a very good turn for me.
Oh yes, I've got some good thwarting business going on here. I've got lots of options, but it's which one do I want to use?
And play Vibranium for 2 to put into play Tactical Genius. I'm going to use the Mansion to get another card. And I'm going to use Wakanda Forever by using 1 resource there. Hero action. Resolve the special ability of each Black Panther upgrade you control in any order. So, let's do this one. Remove 1 threat.
Nice.
Move 1 damage, which will take him down to 2. Then we'll do the claws to take out those last 2. Ooh. So that does phase 2.
Nice. Oh yes. So this character enters play with a tough status card.
No.
Does that affect your?
That's fine. Oh, that's the only difference. Oh, he's 2 attack and 3 scheme now. And how much health has he got?
44.
44.
Oof.
You can't even do 44 in the start. Oh, that's
Yeah.
200.
Yes, do 4 and 4. Yeah, yeah. This goes up to 209. I'm intrigued to see what the villain goes up to 209 now.
44. Okay. Then the only thing I haven't done is the daggers, which do 1 damage. So might as well do that. 43. Then I'm going to discard this one to do it all again.
Nice.
So remove 1 threat.
I'm just trying to decide what order to do things because I've got a few different.
Can't do that one
big
because it
things,
moves
but I'm saying what.
That's 3 more damage, so 40. Then I'll actually use these cards, and I'm going to do this one first to remove 1 threat. Then I'm going to use this one to do 1 damage, and then finally that one to do 4 damage. So that's 5 damage.
Nice.
35. And that'll be my turn done.
Cool. Over to me. I think I will.
Oh, hang on. Tough. I'll have to add a damage back on. Could have daggered it away.
I think I will just attack for 1 to start and get rid of the stun before I forget about it. But then exhaust my arc reactor and ready back up. So I'm no longer stunned. I will get rid of 1, 2. Yeah, just 2 for now. 2. Play Relentless Assault. Deal 5 damage to a minion if you pay for this card using a fighting resource, which I did. This gains overkill. Excess damage from this attack is dealt to the villain. So that he only has 2, so that'll be 3 dealt to the villain.
Down to 33.
33, getting through it a little bit. I will then get rid of 1, 2. I kind of want to play the Hulk because he can just take hits.
Yeah.
Really. And then I'll discard my Genius card in order to fly. And then I will attack with both of my power gauntlets, which is 2 each because I'm flying. So that is 29. I'll exhaust my helmet to
Get the loss.
get rid of that one there. And dare I attack with Hulk? I'll attack with Iron Man and chip another one off. And to hell with it. You know what? I'm going to attack with Hulk for 3. Hulk takes 1 damage collateral. What I now do is discard the top card of my deck. It's a fighting damage, deal 2 more damage to an enemy. Wait.
That's the first time Hulk has...
Yes, he's done something. It's down to 23. So there's a lot of negative side effects to the Hulk. So for that one, evidence there, just the little bits down there. I deal 2 damage to an enemy, doesn't have to be the same one. The lightning, deal 1 damage to each character, that's bad. If it's a genius one, I have to discard the Hulk. If it's a wild card, I have to do all of the above. Luckily it's 2 extra damage. That's pretty good. So that is the end of that round.
Yep.
So we're ready
I've been
to
shuffling my deck.
Oh yeah, I need to remember to draw up. I get 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When Tony Stark gets powered up, my god, is he good. And I quite like the cards that I've drawn here. It's still all in shot. Yeah. Got Pepper Potts back again.
Ah, so he's attacking me. We need to shuffle again.
think I'm going to be able to do a good round of damage. So +2 on this one.
Right, so he will attack for 1, just +1, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 damage. Black Widow. Or
I
he's
can
still
defend
got quite a lot
3.
of hit points, hasn't he? So
But I would be stunned again. I don't think being stunned is so bad, so I will defend 3, take 1 damage.
bounce that back off later.
I do retaliate as well.
That's good. Is that when you take damage or just when you're attacked?
When attacked. If I am stunned?
Yes.
What
Because it
stuns
is
me?
Sonic
Oh,
Converter.
it's Sonic. Then he plays a card.
A minion is attached to you now. After this card is revealed, reveal 1 additional encounter card.
Do I want to use Black Widow now? Interrupt. When a card is revealed from the encounter deck, exhaust Black Widow and spend science. I do have a science. I could get rid of him.
Would you discard the card or the effects of that card? Cancel the effects. Oh, and discard it. There we go. Then reveal another card. Well, it'd be drawing another card anyway. So, yeah, get rid of it. Because then you don't have the minion.
Yes, so I'll pay a science.
Get rid of the minion.
And I get rid of him. But another
Card which you would have drawn anyway.
Ooh.
What's the side scheme?
Illegal Arms Factory. It's going to start with 5.
What does this symbol mean?
It means more cards, I believe. Plus, it's a hazard, so for each side scheme with a hazard, I can get an additional encounter card is dealt.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Additional
Is
cards
that-
are dealt in player order.
So just +1 against player 1.
First additional card to the first player, the second to the second player. Oh no, so we would each get 1.
Each get 1. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay then. Right. Well, I'm going to get rid of 2. Well, hang on a minute. Kind of wanted to do that. This is thrown us for 1. Didn't get rid of 1, 2.
Oh, have you got something to counter it?
No. But I'm going to do a butt ton of damage. 2.
You haven't taken
Oh.
his attack.
Oh, oh, thank you. Right, yes, me. It is not.
He shall attack.
He is attacking me for, oh dear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think the Hulk is going to take that damage.
Good
That's
old
7
Hulk.
damage. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Yeah, allies take all the damage even if it exceeds their hit point total. And then the encounter card. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. So he attacks me again. What an ass. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage this time. Yeah, I'll take it down to 5, but I think I'll change to Tony and recover it in my next turn. So, do I have any tech upgrades in my discard pile? I don't think so, because they're all on my hand. No, okay, so Stark Tower is not doing anything at the moment. So I think what I will do is discard. Got one too many cards here. Discard. My tacting for 1. Sorry, Pepper. 2, and get combat training for +1 attack. I do have another combat training, so I have +2 attack, but I don't think that's entirely necessary. I will discard. Generate 1 resource. I'll exhaust this and spend my genius, which spends 1, so I still get 1 from that. So I'm on 1. And I'll get rid of my other +1 attack upgrade to play Repulsor Blast to deal 1 damage to start, and then discard the top 5 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any lightning symbols is an extra +2 damage. 1 more, so 2 more damage. Up to 19. Bang. I discard those 5 cards, which were could have generated me some nice resources actually. Never mind. It's always worth a shot, could have done something big. Right, and now I will attack. Do I thwart twice? Before.
Which means then I could get rid of that.
No, I can get rid of it in one go. So, because I'm flying, I can exhaust, remove 1 threat from the scheme, and 1 more from another one, so that one down to 4. I will thwart, ready myself, and then thwart again, so that's gone. So I'll double thwart using my arc reactor. So that's good. I will then use my gauntlets, which deal 2 damage each for another 4.
15.
Getting there. I was tempted to give myself +2 attack, and then I could do 3 attack, ready myself 3 attack.
Yeah, 6 more.
So then maybe another time. So that's all of that. While you're doing your actually, I might pause this, and because I'm desperate for a wee. Cool. So your go.
Alright, my go. I'm going to start with the Avengers Mansion, see if I can get good cards.
I was going to swap back to Tony, wasn't I? Rather than Thwart, so I couldn't recover. Otherwise I might die.
Oh, you're only even 5. Well, I'll have 2 more from my medical staff.
Thank you. Back up to 7. Yeah, that was going to be originally the plan, was recover 3.
I'm going to play 4 resource to get Mr. Cage in. And he is tough.
Nice.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to Nick Fury this time. But he shall pay for Wakanda forever. So, we get to do all of these things.
Nice.
And then I'll do them again, basically. So,
Nice.
this will remove the threat, Tactical Genius. This one will take 1 damage off me. Back to 11. Put 1 on here. Oh, actually I'll do that first, because then that gets rid of the stun. Then I get to do this again, to do 1 actual damage, do this for 3 damage, and then do this again for 7 damage.
Ooh. Get in there.
So,
Down to 7.
5, 6, 7.
Hopefully get rid of him next turn.
I could attack with Luke Cage, I might as well.
Yeah.
Do more damage, but he does lose his tough.
Down to 5. Oh.
5.
So.
Ready, cards.
Yeah. So he will attack me first for 1, 2, 3. 3. That's not bad. So I should take the 3. I can defend 1, take 2. And then his next card. When revealed, either spend lots of resources, exhaust each character you control. Or exhaust each
That's
character
an
control.
annoying one.
Yeah, so you either spend... Oh, I forgot to draw off again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll leave another one out here. So it looks like we're going to have to exhaust... Oh, well, I'm already exhausted, so...
You just do more exhausted.
Yeah, so that's... So if we did the exhaust control, it'd just... Oh, it'd just be me. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm exhausted anyway.
Yeah.
So, fine, yeah, cool.
And his attack on me.
Yeah.
So 2 cards. There's 3 symbols there. +2 is 5, 6. I'm just going to throw Black Widow out. And
Yeah.
not take 6 damage.
Pretty much. Yeah. That's why I'm helping there.
His card. Take 2 damage. Claw heals 2 damage. Oh.
Well, that was him.
And
So he's back up to 7.
To 9.
I
Sound
can easily...
manipulation.
Oh, we've got to put 2 on there. I can easily beat him in this turn.
I might be able to.
you
2,
may
4,
go to-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So your player 1.
So we'll do 2 attack from Luke Cage, 2 attack from Black Panther, 1 attack from the daggers. It's 2, 4, 5. And then the last thing I'll do this turn is 4 attack from the claws,
And that kills the claw.
which finishes off the claw.
Oof, done it. Complete. Nice. Enjoy it?
Yes,
Black Pat for fun?
he's good. He seems to be a bit similar to Iron Man in that you get these upgrades, which you can use, but you can also... The different thing is that these Wakanda Forever cards, which lets you do everything
Yes.
twice.
Yes.
So that seems to be his
Yeah, and he can...
his trick.
He's probably never going to die himself, is he? 'Cause he can just
No.
expunge the damage.
Yeah.
And Tony Stark, although he can up his hit points, if I didn't get this +6 one,
Oh yeah.
I'd be in a lot of bother on a couple of occasions. I did have to cover once. It is fun being Tony and then like building up your armory.
Yeah.
It is also cool having this start tower so you can expend the upgrades to generate your resource, but then exhaust this to then just get them straight back in your hand. So you're almost recycling things. But when you get them all in play, you'll start to work off each other. Iron Man is my favourite so far. I've played Captain Marvel, Spider-Man and Iron Man. Iron Man my favourite. You played 4 of them now.
I play 4.
You play Captain Marvel?
No.
Yeah.
I play Spider-Man, Iron Man and Panther.
Who's your favourite of the 3?
I think Iron Man. Yeah.
It's really cool. Really, really
Black Panther's sort of similar, but a bit more straightforward, I think.
cool. Yeah, there's a lot of... I made a few mistakes there about getting the correct order of things, which...
There was one time where you only had 1 card as well.
yes, that was at the very start though,
Yeah.
so that was... Yeah, that was a bit of learning, just stay as Tony for a while.
Yeah.
Although it's quite bad against Claw staying as Tony, because then he schemes a hell of a lot more. And when he had all those schemes in, I was worried for a minute, but when we were fully tooled up, we dealt with him quite well. Yeah, he was definitely harder than Rhino. Rhino deals more damage.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot more damage. Yeah, a few mistakes at the start, but we got there in the end.
Yeah.
With it. These are all new. There's so much going on in one go. It's a lot to remember. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll probably play this again, I'm sure.
Yes.
At some point with some of the other heroes and villains, because I really like this game.
We didn't see our
No, we didn't see our nemesis.
Nemesis.
I have Whiplash.
I would have had Killmonger trying to usurp the throne.
Yeah, he has the retaliate the same as you do, so if you damage him, he does damage back.
Yes.
That's nasty. Cool. We'll leave it there, and we'll play probably get some lunch and play something else.
Yes.
Cool.